Good morning. It is. Wait, did I check my audio? Audio seems good. Good morning. It is Saturday, April 27th, 2024, and nice and kind of early, a little bit after 8 o'clock Saturday morning. Hold on one sec. All right. I just realized that the door wasn't shut, and I want to try and be respectful to others in the house that are sleeping. So, I tend to get a little loud on these things. So, it is a beautiful, overcast, cool day, and I thought, what better way to start the day than with doing a little bit of programming? And that's what we're going to do today. So, if you recall, we have been working on this program called GeoSketcher. And GeoSketcher is a game where it will give you the name of a country and it will ask you to draw the country. And then depending on how well you draw the country, I'm going to move this over here. And then depending on how well you draw the country, that will actually determine your score in the game. We have a lot of work to do as the game is just still fairly in its infancy, so to speak. Now, I did do some work on it after the last time I did a stream. And so here I changed the screen around a little bit where you select a game. And you can see here that I added, instead of having individual buttons for each different mode, I added radio buttons. And those will dictate the level of difficulty of the game. And then over here I have the mode on which you want to play the game. Now there is a weird thing about TGUI here, right? Because I would prefer that the menu over here on the right hand side also be radio buttons like they are on the left hand side. The problem is there's no way, at least that I have found, there is no way to create multiple groups of radio buttons on the same control or the same screen or the same scene or whatever you want to call it. So if I added radio buttons over here on the right hand side, they would all be grouped together. But honestly, I just lied to you. That is my assumption. I have found no way to group them together, but I do not know for sure if that will actually be the case. So let's actually try it. So let's just find a radio button like this. And what we're going to do is we're just going to add it. We're going to add it to the same. We're going to set the position to be combo box. How do we do this again? It's been a little while. Combo box dot height. No. See, this is another thing I don't. The TGUI documentation is not very clear. So if we know that this button over here, well, what do we know? That we know the position is 10%. So we want it to be below this combo box, right? So let's do combo box. Is it dot Y plus combo box dot height? Oh wait, but this is the XY position, so that should actually be this. So what we'll do is we'll make it 50% X position, and then the height will be what I just said. But this is actually going to be test button, right? And it's going to be a radio button, and we want it to be, let's see, test one. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a second one. And I know I need to change the variable names, but we'll do that in a second. So let's see. This is going to be easy button 2. And then we'll replace all of these with 2, 2, 2. And I will, of course, come back and clean this up as needed. Now this one's going to be 3. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to change this. All right. This is for anybody, like anybody young who's interested in becoming a programmer, you have to understand a lot of programming is copy and pasting. Like, it literally is. And that doesn't mean, and I think some people take that to mean like, well, you're not doing your job, I mean, well, why would you get paid to do that? Rah, 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 rah. But a lot of it is also knowing what to copy and paste, right? I knew this was going to happen. Okay, I have to drop off. I'll be back in a little bit. I'll be back in like 10 minutes. I was waiting for something. It never came, so